And the secret to getting good at colors is not using them. Ethan Becker 70. Are you really 70 years old? Listen up, old man. You've been dethroned. There's a new king in town. I'm in, you're out. You thought you were so big. You thought you were so tough. And you're thinking you're some kind of art guy.
I saw your pecker. What kind of gun would have a pecker that small?
Ethan's giving you all these tips about drawing. But now you've made your drawing. Now it's time to color and to shade. He's all quiet now. Luckily, this is where I come in.
Pissing all by yourself, handsome?
And yes, I know Ethan's education is geared towards animation, while I'm more of an illustrator myself. But what I'm going to talk about when it comes to colors, values, and lighting, it's not just about making a pretty picture. It's about learning, which is universal. So to showcase that light is everything, I'm going to repaint an old piece and adding a strong light. Look at this. It's so flat. And to fix this, we're going to look to the master of lighting, Sang Jing. You've probably never heard of her before. She's not on Instagram, she's not anywhere, but she is a manhwa author, notably Aisha's Secret and Aisha. I'm gonna make a full video on these, but my dudes, read these. You will literally get better at art by reading these manhwas. I mean, the story is great too, but the art is literally some of the best art I've ever seen, and it's all in grayscale. There's no color, but you don't even notice because Sang Jing has absolutely mastered values. This panel is the same expression as my old piece, so we're gonna use it as a reference to fix my art. When I say that light is everything, it's not just about making art that looks good, it's about learning. Having a strong light source will not just teach you about values, but about the form and the structure of what you're painting, which when you're drawing humans is obviously crucial. Because if we go back here to the unedited piece, you can see that basically all across the face, it's the same value. Like, yeah, there's some blush on the cheeks, but the values are not giving any information about the form of the face. And therefore, when I originally made this, I wasn't testing my knowledge about the structure and the planes of the face, and therefore not learning. Now, obviously, I did a full-on overpaint here. It's not just the light that's different. I'm better at rendering, brushwork, etc., etc. But for a previous video, I showcased how I turned this old piece into this just by using light and changing contrast using curves, though that's in color. So I'll go over color in a second, but let me show you something. This is a Disney short, and the style is impeccable. And I want to combine this style with Ethan Becker's beautiful face to show you how you can simplify strong lighting. So, as for color, I don't consider color an art fundamental. In digital art, where it can just be removed from the equation, because as Sang Jing proves, you can make art at the highest level without color being present at all. which can't be said for the other fundamentals. Color does impact the other fundamentals, like hue and saturation does mess with the values, and color can be a big part of composition, but you don't need color to learn any other fundamental. Like with the other fundamentals, you need one to learn the other. You need values to learn composition, perspective is a big part of structure, but with color, it only goes one way. You need good values to have good colors, but you don't need good colors to have good values. And by removing color from the equation, you can put that much more focus on the other fundamentals, learn them faster, as opposed to trying to learn everything at once. And then once you do have good values, colors are great to play around with. But you'll also notice if you do start working in grayscale, the simplicity of not having to worry about color is honestly really nice. Anyway, Ethan is the GOAT, but I'm tired of this Mr. Nice Guy character he's been playing recently. I want the real Ethan Becker to come back.